Hey everyone, Shawn here from Chordistry.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Happy from Marina and the Diamonds. I got a capo on fret 3 today, and we just need a few basic open chord shapes and one bar chord, B minor. If you check the description, you're going to find a link to the chord chart, and while you're down there you'll see my social media links, and hit that subscribe button for more lessons just like this one. I'm going to zoom in now so we can check this one out. Okay, so we're going to start with all the chords that we need for this tune. Again, capo on fret 3, that makes this fret 0 now, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the first chord that I'm going to show you is G. G major goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the A string, your second finger is on fret 3 of the low E string, and your third and fourth fingers are on fret 3 of the B and high E strings. Strum all 6 strings. Alright, next is going to be A. A major goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the G string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the D string, and your third finger is on fret 2 of the B string. Strum the A to high E strings. And that's an A major chord. D is up next. D major goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the G string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the high E string, and third finger on fret 3 of the B string. Strum the A to high E strings. And that's a D major. E minor is up next. It goes like this. It's very simple. Your second and third fingers go on fret 2 of the A and D strings. Strum all 6 strings. That's an E minor. Next we're going to learn B minor, and that's our bar chord. B minor goes like this. Your first finger bars across the second fret from the A to high E strings. Add your third and fourth fingers to fret 4 of the D and G strings, and your second finger to fret 3 of the B string. Strum the A to high E strings. That's going to be a B minor chord. And then lastly, we need D/F sharp. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the low E string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the G string, and your third finger is on fret 3 of the B string. Strum the E, D, G, and B strings for that one. So my first finger is muting the A string, and my third finger is muting the high E string. That way I can just strum all 6 and only hear those 4. D/F sharp. Okay, so that's the chords. Now let's talk about the verse. So here is the chord progression for the first verse. We're going to start with G and go like this. G, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. Again, G, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. And then you go E minor, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4 to G, 2, 3, 4, and then D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be a 16 measure verse. The first 4 measures are repeated, and then we have 8 more measures of new stuff. So I'm just strumming once per chord until we get to measure 9, and then I'm going to start to busy it up a little bit. So I'm going to play it for you again, just saying the chords now, not counting with it, but doing some strum patterns too. So again, the first 8 measures are going to be just one strum, and then after that I'm going to do this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and strum pattern. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G goes to B minor, and then A, and then E minor. G again, B minor, A, and E minor. Here's where we get busy. E minor goes to B minor, and then A to G, going to D now, go to G, B minor, and then E minor, and then we're into what we think is the chorus. I thought this was the chorus right here, but it's actually going to be the pre-chorus, and we're going to see that later because the chorus sounds very similar, but it's different. So here's the chord progression for the pre-chorus. It goes like this: G, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, E minor. Okay? That's going to be the pre-chorus after the first verse. This is going to change up after the second verse, and likewise the second verse is a tiny bit different than the first verse. So that's going to be how the pre-chorus goes. It's going to be an 8-measure pre-chorus, and each chord is going to be 2 beats each this time instead of just 1 measure each. So here we go again. We're going to do this strum pattern here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we're just going to put this chord progression with it. G, A, D, G, and then E minor, A, D, G. Do it again. E minor, A, D, G. Again, but this time switching the last chord to an E minor, which brings us into the second verse. So the second verse is different than the first verse in that we're playing the first 4 measures 3 times around instead of 2 times around. And that's going to replace the original 3rd line, and then the 4th line is going to be the same. So let's just play it and I'll show you how it sounds. We're going to do this. G, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, B minor, A, E minor. Do it one more time now. G, B minor, A, E minor. And then we go D, G, B minor, E minor. And that's going to bring us into the pre-chorus again. So this pre-chorus, like I was mentioning earlier, is just a tiny bit different. We're not going to play the very, very last chord, the last E minor. We're just going to continue to play that D on the second pre-chorus. So let's play that together so we can hear that. And it goes G, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, G, E minor, A, D, D. And then that's going to bring us into the real chorus now. So here's how the chorus goes. was the chorus. So we're going to do, again, 2 beats per chord until we get to that fast section, which is 1 beat per chord. And here's the chord progression. It goes like this. D, A, B minor, G. Do that again. D, A, B minor, and G. And then we go E minor to A, and then quickly B minor, A, G, D slash F leads us to an E minor again, A, and then a D. Hold that D out for a whole measure. Okay, let's cover that quick descending chord pattern. Again, that's B minor to A, to G, to D slash F sharp, and then we land on an E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So that's going to be our chorus. Now, right after the first chorus, right after that chorus, we're going to hit a bridge. And this is how the bridge is going to go. A, E minor, A, E minor, D, A, E minor, A, E minor, G. And then after the bridge we go into the second chorus, and that's going to be the last chorus. Okay, we're back to 1 measure per chord until the last of each group. And then we're continuing our down, 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 down strum pattern for this. So again, A goes to E minor, A, and then we're going to do E minor to D, A, E minor, and then A, E minor, G, last chorus now, D, A, B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G, E minor, A, here we go, B minor, A, G, D slash F sharp, E minor, A, and then D. Play those last 2 measures again, E minor, A, D. And that's going to be the end of the tune. So we're just tagging that last part, playing the E minor, A, and D again at the end of the last chorus. So that's going to be it. If you have any questions on this tune, put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate this lesson. You can like and share it around. That'd be great. And of course, subscribe if you want more lessons just like this one. My name is Shawn. I'll see you next time with another lesson.